Going to go shopping this morning. And as you probably know, we're dealing with the coronavirus illness, and everyone is really scared about that virus. And I realized that I've seen a lot of videos online that people are going and buying a lot of food, and I wanted to see if there is actually food in the supermarket, right? I believe that strategy of going and buying bunks of food is probably a terrible idea. I'm not gonna lie, I thought about doing that a few weeks ago, probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I analyzed the situation and I decided not to do that because, in my opinion, there are a lot of vulnerable older people and there are a lot of people in needs out there. And if you go out and buy everything what you can, obviously we are healthy, we're strong, we are younger, and most of us, let's put it that way, or even middle-aged people are healthy and strong as well. Yeah, we can go and get as much as we can and stock up and have all the food, all the cans and all the goods and things that we want to. But when you analyze the situation, you're going to see that actually, yeah, we're taking everything else from people that might need to buy some of this as well. So my philosophy in this, my behavior in this is just no, I'm not going to go and buy a lot of foods. I'm going to go and buy what I can buy because obviously I suspect the supermarket is going to be empty. But this is a video that I want to share with you because I see a lot of people on the internet, especially, showing that they are buying a lot of food, they are buying a lot of goods, they are buying a lot of things here and a lot of things there, and then going online and they're buying everything what they can. But having said that, I don't think that's a good strategy. I think we should buy what we need and we should remain calm and we should think on other people as well because, yes, other people need food as well, right? Other people need to buy their goods as well. And other people need toilet paper, other people need beans and rice. So if we all behave in the same way we used to behave before, you go once a week or twice a week, you buy what we need and come back home. We will not be facing that kind of, you know, primitive and some sort of war zone kind of behavior, right? We are not in a war. We are just dealing with a virus. And the best that we can do is have less contact with people as possible. And if you do have contact with people, there's nothing wrong with that. Just try to make sure for the next few days you isolate yourself and watch yourself and see if you have fever, see if you're sick, and see if you have something. And if you do, you're going to have to contact the hospital and then treat the illness. And hopefully it's not coronavirus, but if it is, then things get a little bit more complicated, right? But there's no need to go on and buy everything that's out there. It's unrealistic. Put it in perspective as well. This is a great time for sitting down and analyzing the situation. The industry, especially the farming industry, is treating the animals and such a poor, exploitative way that it is creating illnesses. And if you want to support this industry, it's your choice. But there are alternatives. There are different ways of living. There are things that you can do to avoid promoting and supporting this kind of industries, right? But anyhow, I don't want to talk about that right now. I'm going to talk about that afterwards. So watch this video because it's going to be interesting, and actually subscribe and follow me on Instagram and subscribe me on YouTube and like my page on Facebook, and also come on LinkedIn because I also have this kind of page on LinkedIn as well. So yeah, they're all going to have different content in the long term. But I'm going to go after this coffee to the supermarket, to my local supermarket, just pretend that it's a normal day, and I'm going to try to buy like I would buy in a normal week and then see how it goes. And yeah, wish me luck. And here I am. I'm ready to go shopping. I've dressed up and my recyclable bag is here. I always take with me whenever I go shopping. And let's see how it goes. It's going to be an interesting, I would say, experiment. So right now I'm going to check out if my gym is open, because I watched on the news and I read a lot of stuff online that clubs, bars, gyms are all closed. But to be honest with you, there are a lot of people around shopping, and my gym is in a shopping mall, so it's quite a convenient place. It might be closed, but there are people everywhere. And yeah, it's kind of weird because it's Monday morning and I wasn't expecting to see so many people in the shopping mall. But I'm gonna show you right now. So as you can see, the shopping mall is packed for a Monday morning. So yeah, it's just business as usual, which is good that people are not panicking. So yeah, it's good that people are not panicking, but at the same time, I'm not sure if people are taking it seriously. I'm not really sure if people are isolating themselves. I'm not really sure if people are respecting the fact that if you're in contact with a lot of human beings, it's likely that you're gonna catch the coronavirus, right? So yeah, Monday morning, business as usual. And it's interesting because I didn't really expect that it would be that busy. But yeah, here I am getting pretty close to my gym and I'm gonna show you what's going on. Chilling, just here, just next to my gym. And it looks as the gym is closed. So yeah, there's no one at the gym. The guy is saying that it's closed. I'm doing a video, yeah. The guy is saying that the gym is closed. He's a trainer actually in the gym. And yeah, so yeah, the gym is closed and there's no one here. So it is true that the gym is closed. So yeah, I was just told by the trainer, the gym is closed, don't come here. And yeah, so it is really true, the gym is closed. And I completely understand and accept the decision for the government to close the gyms. But you know, having said that, there are a lot of people around doing business as usual, which is good for the economy, but I'm not really sure if, you know, you should close down the gyms, the cinemas, the bars and everything if everyone is just going on about doing business as usual, right? So yeah, so gym closed, shame, but it is what it is. So just parked my scooter and I am going to get in and see what's available, see if I can just have my normal weekly shop done. And it's going to be interesting. And it seems to be quite busy from the outside. You know, as I said earlier, it's just business as usual. I don't believe people are staying indoors. I don't believe people are stopped doing social gathering. I mean, there's a huge queue right now, you see, in the supermarket. And yeah, I mean, there is no measure to make sure that people are just keeping the 1 or 2 meters distance from each other. So yeah, it makes me worry a little bit, because what's the point of closing few things but letting everything else open, right? So, but I will check it out from the inside and see if there are goods that I can buy. But it seems to be normal. Yeah, I think you can still buy goods and it's packed anyhow. So let me just do it. And there are a lot of things which you cannot buy today, which I expected. And as you can see here, there are a lot of empty fridges, a lot of empty shelves. But to be honest, I'm at Lidl and there are a lot of things that we can still buy.
so there is no reason to panic. And I'm going to show you what I've purchased so far, and there are things that you can actually buy, really, to be honest. There's no reason to come in and buy everything, buying bulks and overbuying things. No, don't overreact. That's my advice. And just check out my shopping list right now. I'm able to get a few things, orange juice and lettuce, potatoes, oats, bananas, and there are all of them. I usually would buy them in a normal kind of weekly basis. And so no reason to panic. There are still goods. Once again, no reason to panic. Just calm down, don't overbuy things. Let the elderly and the disabled and vulnerable people buy things as well. Buy what you need, and be kind to one another. Downside of being vegan is that there is no plant-based milk. It's all gone. And also there's no pasta as well. Almost all the pasta products are gone as well. Tomato sauce and all that stuff they use for cooking pasta. So that's gonna be tricky. And there is also no rice, no pasta, and nothing major that you can use for cooking, which is really tricky. I need to find somewhere else where I can get those things. But as a whole, there are still things. I don't know for how long, but there are still things that we can purchase. But the main cooking things that we need, rice, pasta, and things like that we use as the main course in the cooking process are just all gone, really, pretty much. So as a whole, I was able to buy almost everything what I wanted to buy apart from rice and pasta. So there's no reason for panic buying. There are still goods in the supermarket. Just be kind to the older people and to the vulnerable and sick people. So don't buy as much as you can. It's not sensible. There are food out there. So I have my weekly shop foods done for this week. And obviously I'm going to have to find rice and pasta somewhere else. But no reason to panic, no reason to overreact. Be kind and don't overpurchase.
I just came back from the supermarket and it was very interesting because there's definitely a shortage of goods, because I believe a lot of people online are spreading the message that you should go and buy as much as you can because of the coronavirus, stock up and this and that. But in my opinion, this is a terrible idea, this is a terrible strategy. So we should be more sensible. And I just come back from the supermarket and there are goods there. So if I go in and buy everything, and then if the next one buys everything, and there will be nothing for the most vulnerable, right? So don't panic. There are goods. You can go to the supermarket in the next few days. There will be goods for you to buy. So just remain calm and buy what you need. I was not able to buy rice and pasta and plant-based milk, but I'm going to go locally right now. I'm sure I can get them, but don't panic. Don't overbuy. Think about the next person that's coming to the supermarket. And this is just coronavirus. And if you catch the coronavirus, you're going to have to go to the hospital. You're going to have to be isolated. So you're going to waste all of that food that over purchased anyways. So it doesn't really make sense. And let's be patient and kind. Let's not overreact. It's just a virus. And let's make sure that our neighbors can buy goods as well, right? So there's a good mindset. Don't over purchase. Don't panic buying goods. And I'm going right now. I just went shopping, but I have to go again because I need to find milk and I need to find pasta and rice, and I'll see what else I can find as well. But I will only get these 3 or 4 things that I might have to buy, and that's it. No over purchasing.
So now I'm on a mission to find rice, pasta, and plant-based milk. That's all what I need for this week, really. And I'm locally. I parked my scooter at home, and it's such a nice weather. It's lovely. And I avoided going out on the weekend because I thought it would be packed. But there's no difference really. Today, I suppose there are a lot of people out and about. No one's really worried about the coronavirus. Not really in Berlin. And maybe that will change. But I think it's a good thing. People are not overreacting. And I'm going to see if I can find soya milk or whatever plant-based milk, and yeah, what I just said. But yeah, it's a nice day, it's sunny, everyone's out and about, and nothing really has changed, to be completely honest with you. So an update: Berlin is business as usual, apart from gym, clubs and bars. I don't really understand these decisions. Why did you close the gym, the bars, and the clubs? I don't know, because everything else is just normal. Yeah, everyone is gathering, people talking to each other, and no one is worried that people are getting close to them or not. There's not a meter or 2 meters distance from each other. It's just, yeah, business as usual. So I'm just coming out of my local Rave, and I was able to buy pasta, rice, and plant-based milk. And yeah, so mission accomplished. It goes to show that there are goods, there are food out there, and you just have to go locally if you don't find it in your normal supermarket that you go normally to. I go to Lidl because it's a little bit cheaper, and yeah, because it's low cost and affordable, there is much more demand in this kind of circumstances. But no reason to panic. If you don't find anything at your local big supermarket that's cheaper, they normally buy all of your goods. Go to your local supermarket or local shop. I'm 100% sure that you're gonna find what you couldn't find in a more affordable one. So don't panic, and you will get everything what you need for the week. And then hopefully for the next few weeks, we will start to see that the virus is being controlled, and people can start to go back to clubs and bars and gyms, and everything's going to come down, and we will analyze that there was no really reason for concern to panic. So I'm really happy and satisfied. It took me 30 more minutes to get my shopping list done, but at the end of the day, I've done it. I've got everything what I need, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day. I'm ending this video, and I just want to give you a quick message. I was able to buy everything what I wanted, and I'm actually baking a vegan pizza right now, which I purchased today. And usually it's really difficult to find it, and I was able to find it today. Yeah, so if you're a vegan or if you're not a vegan, there are goods out there, there are food out there. Don't go out and buy as much as you can, because this will affect other people, the elderly, the vulnerable, the disabled, people that have special needs. So my advice is just buy what you need and be sensible and be kind. And there are so much goods out there. I realized that I had to pay a little bit more for my weekly shopping week, so which is a really not a nice thing. So we are facing this issue with the coronavirus, is you have to pay more for the goods, and it's something that the government should do about it, rather than closing the gyms and the cinemas and the bars, because everyone is out and about and people are not respecting the 1 or 2 meters distance from each other. So in that sense, I don't really see the difference between going to a bar and going to a cafe, or going to the supermarket, or going to a local shop next door that's still open, right? So I think all businesses should be treated equally. And but anyhow, there's no reason to panic, and I hope that people stay more indoors. They stop socializing so much outside, just seeing so many people out and about. So probably children are not going to school, but they're still going to the park. They're still playing outside. I know it's a nice day, it's lovely, but distance, you have to keep the distance, and they're not keeping a distance from each other. So nothing wrong about going out and about, but remember, this virus is contagious, highly contagious. And if you are interacting with strangers, if you're interacting with people, you are likely to catch the virus. So, but anyways, be kind. Remember, you are not the only one on the city or in your city, and buy what you need. Yeah, be sensible and eat what you have, and then you go and buy more when you really need it. Yeah.